Welcome to part 2 of setting up and getting organized for your art class this year. Next, we're going to dive into Google Drive and set up the things that we're then going to embed on those pages back in our blog. So wherever you're planning on creating your folder for the class that you're in this year, make sure you're in that folder. For me, I have a folder for the school year, so organized. I'm then going to make a new folder, and this is going to be labeled according to what your teacher tells you, the class, the period or the block, and your last name, and then your first name. Please use the underscores. It'll keep things organized. That way we can sort alphabetically and by period, because like I have 2 fine arts classes, one's period 3 and one's period 6. So this will help me keep them separated. Create the folder. There's the folder. Yay! Now, the next thing you're going to do is share. Oh, what did I do? I right-clicked, right? Share that folder. You are going to share that folder with me. Obviously, I can't share my folder with myself, so I'm going to share that with Miss Hertrick. Here we go. Oops. And I'm going to tell her that this is the demo. And I'll send her that. Okay, now it's shared. Now, inside that folder is where we want to put everything for this class. Okay, so there's a couple of things we need. One, we need a slideshow that is for the project 1. And you can call it whatever the project is. This is one that you're going to use regularly. And you'll put the hello, project 1. How about this? And you could put your name on there. There you go. Later, you can put a big project, a picture of the project on the front. That'll be fine too, but this will let us document that process. Eventually, it'll have lots of slides because every day what you're going to do is add a new slide, right? Maybe text in room for a picture. You're going to put your date. You're going to put the what you did and your what's next, right? Maybe a challenge, maybe something went really well that day, that kind of thing. And then you're going to put the photos of the work that you did. We all know how to embed a photo in a presentation, right? So do it this way, embed image, and then put the image, maybe 2, maybe you like where you started, where you ended up, showing your process and progress over time. That would be perfect. Now, the key is we have to do one more step before we can embed this, and that's to publish it to the web. Okay, so again, there's nothing in there really, but you're going to add to it later. So right now we need to just publish to the web and hit publish. Okie doke. And then we're going to go to the embed code, right? And we want this to not be the medium. We need it to be small for now. We can change that up a little bit later. So go ahead and copy that embed code. And then we're going to go back. Remember your blogger? Right. Now that in Blogger, go to the posts. That's the slideshow for your project 1, right? So we have to go to the project 1 post. So it's on your home page. It's a post, project 1. We're going to go to HTML view. Edit is really easy. Compose is really, really easy, but we're going to go to HTML. So we're going to do this, hit return, and paste. Now, I left that text in there from the page so that I know that it's there, and I put the iframe underneath it. Okay, and then I'm going to hit update. So that's been updated. And now when I go to the blog page, if I refresh, you can see there's my slideshow, right, that I just created. And it's embedded and it fits nicely in the column. The small size is great, no problem. You want to zoom in, you can use your Command Plus and just make the whole thing a little bit bigger in your browser. Okay, fantastic. Part 1. Part 2 is, right, oops, let me go back here, is a daily sketch. Now, in the blog guide, the daily sketch has the slides with all of the prompts and the dates, and if you're on campus and off campus. So you want this slideshow, right? Where do we get that? Well, turns out we have this cool new website for all the visual arts classes. And this link will be in Edsby for you. So you can just click right on there. And you can either go to Daily Sketch or you can go to the class page for your class. They're both the same link to this. Make your slide deck. Yay! So if you click here, it's one of those links that'll automatically ask you, do you want a copy? Yes, I do want a copy. Okay. Now you'll notice when you make a copy of something, it does this really annoying like copy of thing. So you can go up here. Oops, F1, right? So there's the class I'm in, the block I'm in, yay. And here, and you can put a photo in here of you. It'll be fabulous. Okay, rockin'. There's my copy of this thing. There's two things I want to do to this. First, and please make sure it's first, I want to move this. I want to make sure that this slideshow is not just in my drive and not just in the organization for this year. I want it in that shared folder with my teacher. So I'm going to move it here. And yes, it's going to be visible to anybody that folder is shared with. Fabulous. Part one. Part two is to then publish it to the web. Same deal. We're going to publish. Yes. We're going to make it small to be dealt with later. And oops. Select and copy. The embed code. Fantastic. Back here. Oh, I'm still on my project page. That's not so good. I need to go to my pages because this one, pages, project one unit, where's my pages? Ah, there's my daily sketch. Hello. Click on there and I'm in HTML mode, right? So make sure you're in HTML. Click in and paste. Great. Update. No problem. We go back here. We go to the daily sketch. And there's my daily sketch slides. Oh, no problem here either. Great. Third stop, right, on our example is our influencers and influences page. Pretty similar. We're just going to do a blank one for now. We're going to go back to our drive, right? Back to our drive here. And in that folder, because we want it shared, you're going to make a Google Doc. Create and share. And then you can do influencers and there we go. Something along those lines, right? And then you're going to, I'm going to add a table so it's all nice and organized. And I know I need a lot of these, so I'm going to put in 20. I'm going to move this over because I want more about the pictures than not. And this artist, link to website, and whatever that means, right? And this is the why. Why this artist? Why their art? What is their style? Okay. We haven't done any research yet. I'm not going to worry about this. We'll deal with that when we get there. But I do, in order to embed it in my blog, I need to publish this to the web. Same way I did the slides. Okay, so we're going to hit publish. Yes, thank you. And embed. Same deal. We're going to grab that. All set and back. Now that's the daily sketch page. I want the influencers page. If I, oops. Once again, some funky things going on. Yes, please. Ha. All right. And then Command V to paste. And that is that. We update. You have to update every time, right? Saving, updating, making sure it's going to be visible. Then we can go back here and we click on that page and there's our empty Google Doc. Okay. This will get us started for the first couple classes. And then I will make an additional screencast about customizations that you can do, how to get in and make, for example, this window for your Google Doc a little bit wider, these kinds of things. But you don't need that today. So I think we're all set. We have the pages, we have the posts, we have the shared folder. Rock on, people. This is going to be awesome. All right. Good luck.